Welcome to the Startup Funding Espresso. I'm Hall T. Martin, where we talk about how to raise funding and invest in startups and the time it takes to drink an espresso. If you have a question about startup funding or investing, please go to the website, startupfundingespresso.com, and type in your question into the chat bot in the lower right corner to receive an answer. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Hall T. Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot of startup funding and investing. In the pitch, there are specific slides that are key to the investor. Here's a list of key slides to include in your pitch deck. Problem provides the overall context for the startup. Must be a big problem outlined with a few numbers. Solution shows the product that solves the problem. It's important to make clear what the solution is and how you make money. How it works. It shows the product in action with the customer situation. Shows how the solution fits into the customer's workflow. Traction shows the current status of revenue with customers. It's important to state the current status as the investor needs to know where the startup is today. Team shows who will take the business forward. Team must have experience and be all in on the startup. Target market shows the market the startup will pursue. The market must be large and growing. It's also important to show where the startup will enter that market. Fundraise shows the amount of funding sought and at what terms. The fundraise asked must fit the stage of the company. Be sure to include these slides in your pitch deck. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start us into today. Hall T. Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.